Hey everyone, it's Paige and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to show the importance of playing off of the right tee boxes. So I always stress this, that golf is hard enough. Why would you make it harder on yourself by playing the wrong tee boxes? When you play outside of your range, it can make the golf course almost unplayable. And so I'm gonna play the back tees, the middle tees, and the front tees to show you how it can completely transform a golf hole. There is times though where it is beneficial to play different tee boxes. If you want to work on your driver and long irons and woods, then play from the tips as long as you are keeping up with pace of play. Finding the right tees that fit for you, and something that I've really enjoyed doing is playing tee boxes. I would always just play the tips because all my guy friends would play the tips and I just thought it'd be easier, but it really wasn't enhancing my golf experience. And so now I play the tees that fit better for my game and I enjoy it so much more. I'm playing the golf course the way that it should be played. And then playing the front tees. I feel like most people don't realize how to score and how it feels to shoot low scores. And playing the front tees, you're able to get into that mindset. And so it's great to practice from there, but also too, if you can't break par or shoot in the 70s from the front tees, then you probably shouldn't move back to different tee boxes. And I know people say, well, I hit it too far to play from the front tees. Well, that's a great way to work on your short game. So when you do move back, your short game is gonna be on fire. The course is going to fit your game a little bit better. You're gonna be shooting lower scores than ever. And so I think people get in this mindset of I have to play these tees and people are gonna judge me if I don't play these tees, and that's just not true. You need to enjoy the game of golf. Playing different tee boxes can actually enhance your experience, and we're gonna show that right here, right now. So this is a par 5, it's playing 540 yards. With the wind is slightly down, but it is a elevated fairway and an elevated green. So even though it only says, well, not only 540 is quite a long par 5 for me, but it's gonna play even longer because it's uphill. We're teeing off with the 1 ball. Okay, I hit that a little bit right of my target. Another reason why I don't like playing back is that I couldn't get it on the top, and so I tried to swing outside my normal comfortable swing, and I ended up hitting it not so great because I just tried to smack it. So it just didn't look that inviting off the tee. I was like, can I even get it to the fairway? But we'll go find that one. We're gonna move up to the next tee box. Next tee box is 480 yards again. It's playing uphill, so it's playing a lot longer, and the wind is moving pretty hard to the right side. This would be a tee box that I would normally play. It's kind of the middle tee. I don't really like extending too much farther than around, I would say 6,400 yards is about my max, and I usually don't like to play anything less than about 59. Crush that drive, and we'll next head up to the front tees. We are at the front tee now. This is 360 yards. What's interesting about this tee shot now is that I'm far enough up where there's a bit of a hill and you have to carry it up on the hill to hit that downslope. Now that's not even an issue for me, and so when I was all the way back, I couldn't get there, and I knew I couldn't get there, and so I would have had another shot up the hill. But now this is a really easy drive for me because all I have to do is get that down the hill. Great, and I should have a pretty easy second shot into the green. So this is the first ball that I hit off of the back tee box. I luckily actually hit the car path and it ricocheted all the way up here, so I don't have as much in as I normally would. This is normally a very long, tough hole for me. Now I'm just going to hit a 3-wood, still lay it up because it's still quite long, but I won't have as much in for my third shot. But let's see what I can do. I got very lucky. I avoided all of the very thick rough and I'm on the other side of it. Okay, great shot there. I should only have about a wedge in. which I've never had playing from the back tees here, so I'm quite excited about that. Okay, so we have about 208 into the screen. It's playing more like 220 up the hill, but it is downwind. There's two ways you can do this. I'm more in the philosophy is I like to get it as close to the green as possible because my short game is really good and I don't really have an uncomfortable wedge shot. Some people who don't like that 20-yard shot, then you're gonna wanna lay back to a number that feels good for you. But again, I just like being closer to the screen. I see no issue with it. Some of the bunkers on the right side are a little dicey, but I feel comfortable with my bunker game. So if I can go for it or get as close as I can, that's what I normally always do. I didn't hit that one as good as I wanted, but it was straight, a little off the heel. So I'm just in front of the green. I'll have an easy little pitch shot up, and let's go to our last ball. Okay, so I have 150 into the screen, up the hill playing 160 but downwind, so I'm gonna play at 155. This is what I was saying where it's really scoreable when you start to play up, because this par 5 now turns into a par 4, and so you're thinking about birdie or eagle instead of just trying to get through it. So let's see if I can hit a good shot here. Green, it looks like the pin is in the center of the green. So the pin is in the center of the screen, so we're just gonna fly it right at this pin. Not too much trouble, just trying to get it up that hill is the biggest task here. All right. I don't know how that kicked the way that it did. It was just fine. I think it hit a sprinkler head in the front of the green and kicked all the way to the left side. So, yeah, not great, but we'll get through it. This is my first ball. We have .44 yards playing 51 up that hill. It's always a bit of a challenging shot because you're off of a tight lie to a bit of a short-sighted pin, and it's uphill, so it just looks quite daunting. But you just have to hit a normal shot. You don't have to do anything special here. Ignore the uphill, just hit it a smidge farther. But since it is a little bit down and to the right, hit it almost the same yardage. A little bit farther forward here, we are at 30 yards. Again, it's the same technique as before where you don't have to lift it. I know it looks like you have to lift it. You're off of a tight lie. You don't have much green to work with. It's uphill, but just hit your normal shot. You don't have to do anything special here. And sometimes you hit a bad shot, and that's okay too. So I chunked that one off of a tight lie. I tried to be a little bit too cute with it, and I just caught it with the leading edge, and so we'll have to get up and down for our par. So this is the second ball, the chunk. The good news is I have a lot of green to work with, and so I kind of just have to get this on the front edge and let it roll out. Executed well, and we can make our up and down. Let's go to the last ball. Okay, so this one hit the sprinkler head in the front of the green, shot all the way left. I have 26 yards now off of a side sloping lie in the rough. This went from green light eagle to, oh my gosh, I hate golf, real fast. So that's what we call the rub of the greens, where you never know what you're gonna get. So let's see how I can do here. Honestly, not mad at that one bit. That was not an easy shot, but we got through it, and let's try to make some putts. And we'll hit number 1 first. So that was from the tips. This is a birdie putt from the tips, and it is moving quite a bit downhill, left to right. Oh, man, that just did not move. Now this putt broke and the other one went that way. Bogey. And last putt here. This is from the front tee box, a 7-iron to a sprinkler head that kicked me through 40 yards left to my target, to that crazy downhill shot to here. Well, made my birdie, and we made a par from the tips, a bogey from the middle tees, and a birdie from the front tees. As you can see, there were a multiple of different ways to play that golf hole, and they were quite interesting. Every single way was interesting. So try different tee boxes, mix it up. You're going to play the golf course so many different ways. If you play it back, middle, or from the front, just try it out. You're going to see benefits from all of them. My recommendation is play the tee boxes that you want to play, that are good for pace of place, but that also makes it fun for you. You don't have to play where everyone else plays from. Just play where you want to play from. It's your day, your game, your score. Do what you want. And that's a good motto for life as well. You know, do whatever you want to do in life. If it doesn't bother other people, who cares? Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye.